Well, walk through the parking lot one more time. I'm done with the show. I knew it wasn't a big show. I'm really bummed that nobody tried to sell me a motorcycle. The one good salesman was that guy with the custom Busa. That guy was a glad head on the crown. You couldn't help but like him. One of these guys you felt like, I just met him and he felt like he was your best friend. The motorcycle companies would do well to hire a couple of guys like that and take that trailer around with all those motorcycles in it and let people ride the damn things. Especially the Japanese. The Harley does that. Our Harley dealer has demo days every few months. The BMW guys, if they think you're serious, will let you test ride it before you buy it. I think it's an ST1100. Yeah, I almost bought one just like that, and I kind of wish I had now. The guy wanted $4,000 for it. It's in better shape than that one. Look at those risers on those bars. That's nice. I should have bought that. It's a nice bike, I guess. If you know, that guy probably rides it like 20 miles at a time. That's not too bad. It's kind of like that Sportsters. I've ridden a couple of Sportsters and the Harley dealer, and I guess that's an Indian Sportster. They didn't do anything for me. There's nothing wrong with them. They're perfectly good bikes. They just didn't ring my bell. No cruiser does. That's what I should get, that bike right there. Because you can put bags on that, I know, and you could probably put some kind of box on and carry stuff and carry a friend behind you. And look, you got a great big brake pedal just like on a 47 Ford. But for some reason, I wouldn't be caught dead riding one of those. Now, if you have one, it's no problem. It's my problem, not yours. More sports bikes. You know, I guess if you're a college student, that's nice. So he's got at least his bike had the sissy bar, so he could put that big sissy bar bag on it. That's pretty nice. I kind of like those Honda Shadows. If I was going to have a cruiser, I might get one of those, but unfortunately, they're cruisers. Cruisers don't speak to me. The parking lot's more interesting than the show. Howdy. That Valkyrie's kind of cute looking with the Texas flag on it and everything. Big Harley with the giant floorboards, just like a Model T. Hondapotamus. If my wife would ride with me, I'd get one. But I can't see that for one person riding. Why not just get in the court? I kind of like the minimalist feel of that, you know. If I had never went more than 50 miles, that Buell's kind of cute, and I like the exhaust. And it was interesting that the Yamaha FC6 had that same exhaust, keeps everything out of the way. Buell makes sort of a sport touring version of their bikes too. It just, of course, is too tall for me. Here's a bike I could fit on. This guy actually rides it too. It's pretty nice, really. I mean, you know, you're never going to be able to turn it. And it's like sitting on a gynecological exam table. Look how far forward the pegs are. But it's pretty and it's original, and certainly I could get my leg over it. Gixxer 650 would be another good bike. Wish it didn't have that gigantic pipe. I guess that's because they have catalytic converters in them now. This could be made into a sport touring bike pretty easily.
You a biker?
Yeah. Okay.
Opening up in a couple of weeks.
Okay.
Doing tires, brakes, brake rotors, pads, oil, spark
Mighty
plugs,
fine.
stuff like that.
I always need tires sooner or later.
Be doing it on all bikes. Certified on Harley, and I was building them and fabricating them, and it's like I'm getting old. I can't do everything like I used to, but I still want to do something.
I can relate to that. I can relate to that.
Got me some badass machines to do tire changes.
Okay. Another good bike. I think these actually can be. I think there are bags for these SV650s, but really a V-Strom would be better for most people. It's the same motor, I think. Of course, not if you're too short like me. Oh, there's a Cortec bag system. I was hoping to see one in there next to this other Marine ST. That will fit on my bike. That Cortec bag system. Because my bike's pipes aren't swept the size his now. Not much clearance there. I've learned the hard way that he can't put too much in this bag. If he puts too much in that bag, it's going to melt, because I have the pipes to prove it. I'll show you when we get back there. Yes, it goes fast. No, you can't ride it. The Bandit's a good look at those handlebars. This guy could ride this bike a long way. He's got the. It doesn't have it's not as much fairing as an ST like that, but it costs a lot less. And here in Texas, where it's hot so much, you don't need the full fairing as bad as if you lived in Wisconsin or something. See, now, if you're a road racer, that's the configuration you need. That guy's not a road racer. Okay, my little Ninja's probably the crappiest bike here in most people's standards, but I don't care. There's only a few of these bikes that I'd consider swapping for mine. Because even though it's sort of a half-ass system, I can at least sit on it and be comfortable and ride up to 1,000 miles, which I have done. That guy who had that Cortec bag a half an inch from his pipe, here's what's going to happen to him. He's going to put something heavy in that bag one of these days, and it's going to get on his pipe and melt, just like happened to me. Don't see too many of those you don't see too many of those license plate frames, do you? That's for people who drive more than 50 miles. Okay, maybe fugly. It may not be big. It may not compensate for wooden chair's feelings of inferiority, because he's got size issues somewhere. So having a small bike seems to amuse him. My bike is small. I don't know what is it that you have that's so small that you worry about this so much, wooden chairs? Just kidding, my friend, just kidding. Well, that's the San Antonio Bike Show. That's the Coliseum it was in, the whole thing. And it's time to go back to Austin. Another 100 miles, which I'm not afraid to ride.